white pieces representing France. Put your hands together for Mialy Rozek. And a little background on this fighter. She is a doctor medic in the French army, joining the team this summer, team rallying behind her. And the next, no stranger to the chess boxing community, hailing from Russia in the black corner with the black pieces, Dilara Khatmullina. This is a scheduled 5-round bout, alternating chess and boxing until checkmate or knockout, with the winner advancing to the 59-kilogram finals. Fighters, ear protection on. Chess arbiter ready, timekeeper ready. We are seconds out. And there's the bell. Kicking it over to Lena and Carl for the chess commentary. We do have a D4 opening.
Pretty stable.
We have a D4 opening, and black giving the space, not trying to challenge it with a move like D5, holding the center, which was probably... Oh, no, the pawn did go to D5. I was
They're
wondering.
just developing,
Because I know Dilara's kind of a very principled, Russian school. So it would have been strange to play this hyper-modern type of stuff. No call for it. But okay, white sees the opportunity of that pawn on b7 as the bishop on g4 the bishop from c8 has moved.
But now it's poison pawn on b7. If white takes, it can be dangerous.
It can be sometimes. It needs a little bit of calculation. I tend to try to avoid this type of thing.
Me too.
Just because it's just the calculation is what's going to go through the window. So you're gonna, even if it is takeable, you're gonna at some point have to, figure things out. Sometimes it's simple though. Maybe you can take it. I don't know.
But here is the thing that I can take on d5 as well. But there is bishop e6, and then you can handle it e4. But there is a tactic in chess boxing probably. If I were playing, I would play like a little bit more,
reserve?
Attacking. No.
Oh, you would go all in attack.
I'll try to win in that field, not to get into the box round. But if I'm a good boxer, I'll definitely go and play a little bit, strategical, so I can get in the ring and play. But yeah, you see, the position is pretty active right now and sharp.
Well, there's a lot of pawns in the center for white. But they're not exactly a mobile center. It's more like a shelter in the center of the ring. We're not actually sure if white wants to bring the king to so-called safety on the king side, because now everything's opened up. Do you want to go on the queen side, or would you just remain there?
No, I'll just remain in the position because, the castle now on both sides is not secure thing, so...
Yeah.
I think that the castle, as you mentioned, so the pawn I have in center, this is my castle.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's pretty tough to play this with white because, when you don't have castle, you don't know where to develop your piece. So it's tough.
Well, the problem is if you're going to use it as a shelter, at the same time, it's like, what is your plan? You're going to have to play with the pieces, not with the pawns. And so I think Mialy here did do a good job. Bishop e3, just playing simple moves, and now pushing on the king side.
Trying to attack. Maybe king d2 and then rook g1 and try to attack the black king.
Absolutely.
But we will see after the boxing round.
And boxing round is what is up next. France already starting to mount their chance, hoping to start this match the same way the last one started. An early knockdown would be amazing, but we do know the pedigree of Dilara from Russia. A very strong boxer, very active style, reminiscent of Madavi, who we saw earlier. France filling the stadium with their chants. Rallying behind what the head of the French Federation, Guillaume, has called their mascot. Protective gear has been examined. Fighters to the center of the ring. Referee ready, timekeeper ready. Energy in the room mounting. Final instructions to be given. Fighters' gloves touch. Timekeeper ready. Seconds out. And there's the bell. Chess box. Both fighters feeling each other out with jabs. Russia darting forward. Uppercut lands for France. Russia fighting back with a barrage of 1-2s. A counter right falls just short for Russia. France with a high volume of punches. Russia in the corner. A counter right lands for Russia, pushing France back. Jab landing for France. Three-punch combination into the guard of Russia. Russia with a counter right of her own. Jab splitting the defense of Russia. Trade of shots, jab for a cross. Tearing the guard away is France, trying to sneak across, which lands with Russia on the ropes. A nice lead hook lands for France and across to the body. Ooh, big right hand lands to the chin of France. Determination in her eyes as she starts to fight back. That punch only seemed to wake her up and get her locked in. Another cross to the body lands for France. Russia in the corner. Russia with a counter right. Barrage of punches from France. Russia grappling her hands. Trade of jabs. Ooh, cross to the body lands for Russia. Russia driving France back into the ropes. Big right hand falls just short for France, followed up by a cross landing the chin of Russia. Cross the body lands for France. Big right hand for Russia. Russia, her best punch has been the counter right so far. Russia on the ropes again, a familiar place for her in this round. France dominating the center of the ring, controlling the pace of this match so far. Russian counterattack, bulldozing forward, pushing her back. Right hand lands for Russia. And France with a four-punch combination, driving forward, two hooks to the body. 10-second warning. France lands a right. France lands a jab. Russia lands a right. And to end the round, a right hook on the chin of Russia, noting what happened in that round. Such a high volume of punches. And really the control of the pace, the range, and the frequency was all on the side of France. A few big counters did land for Russia with that right hand, but a definite edge for the volume of punches to France as we take it back over to the board where we have an interesting position.
Yes, Mialy is very much like fire and Dilara's water or air, an opposition of energies. Okay, h6. So obviously White wanted to push the pawn further and then Black stopped it. Would it have been better to allow him to play g6, have the weaknesses on the dark squares, or do you think it's a good idea to stop it there on with this move h6?
Probably h6 was bad because I would hold the bishop on e3 instead of d4 and then go the rook g1 and threat would be bishop h6. And she moved bishop to d4 and then led bishop f4 to protect the h6 pawn. But it's really tough position. It's really opposite. It was the fire in the ring, and now it's really strategical.
Well, it's more. There's so much traffic in the center.
In the center.
It looks like one of those games where you have only one square and you have to
Yeah,
move
you have to
around.
move to make a space.
Exactly. And I'm not exactly sure what route. I mean, it's very difficult to know what to do on both sides. Maybe it's easier for black in the sense of just blockading.
Now it's easier because she managed to block because
Yeah.
of bishop d4 was a mistake, in my opinion. And now...
But how to move
inside,
forward?
Yeah, it's hard to open the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not any more dangerous for the black king. And now Russian girl is trying to convert that.
Yeah. Mialy for the moment finding some useful moves still. A3 to not allow the black pawns just to
But there is a
flood.
call on b3 and then d3 now. Now it is going to c5, then jump on d3, jump on b3. It's really now tough. My strategical opinion.
But this is okay, f5. This is a very a committal move because you're opening things up. This is really dynamic. When I think black was statically better, I would not have played dynamically. I would have just done, as you said, already go for what I have. I have a square on b3. I could just improve my pieces. I don't need.
This is related to character. You want more and more and more, and then we will see what's going to happen. So this is the really strategical move, knight e5, pushing on f3, both on d3 square. So
I do believe there was a tactic though, because that am I No, it's me. It's me. It's just me.
Black is pushing.
But now the tactic has come into play. A pawn has been won, and the central pawns of white now.
Everything is falling apart.
Yeah,
right
it's.
Look at this. Yeah. So black is completely winning.
I think white has to pace herself, manage to get another round of boxing. The time is perfect on that score, and we just heard
completely equal, very professional game. Yeah.
Okay, over to Matt.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's the bell, and we will see another boxing round between these two fighters. The chants from France already beginning. Gloves not even on, cheering on their countrywoman. Once again, France in the white gloves, Russia in the black. And Russia in the opposing corner chanting on Dilara. Determination in her eyes, fire in her belly, knowing she needs to make something happen in this boxing round. Staring across the ring at her opponent. And we are underway. First boxing round edging out in favor of France, controlling the pace, the range. Let's see if Dilara, with that counter right, can keep this momentum going for her and try to claw back, making something happen in this boxing round. Right to the body lands for Russia. Little cut under the right eye of France. Some discoloration around the nose. 4-punch combination for Russia. France turning her into the ropes, but back to the center of the ring to re-begin. Big right hand for Russia. And a right hand for France. Both women fighting out of a regular stance, but Dilara coming into a neutral and southpaw stance during that advance. Big shots into the guard of Russia. Traded jabs. Big right hand for Russia. That is her trusty punch. It's been landing more than anything else. That right hand over the lead shoulder of France. Right hand lands across the chin of Russia for France. Fatigue starting to show its effects. Mouth open, breathing. Ooh, big left hand snaps the head of the Russian back. Russia on the ropes again. Russia circling away, but France not allowing the retreat. A caution for using the forearm to brace her opponent. An incredible advance from France, driving Russia all the way to the other side of the ring, into the ropes yet again. Uppercut splitting the guard of Russia. Counter right from Russia, but once again, France drives Russia back into another corner to continue her assault. Russia getting another standing 8 count. France getting cued by her corner to do breath work, calm down, get more oxygen into her bloodstream and brain to finish this round strong. Jab to the body lands for Russia. Russia still in this. Jab lands for France in response. And a right hook to the body. There's the time. 10 seconds left. It all comes down to this for Russia. Russia needs to make something happen, but there's the bell. France on her way to a corner with a round of applause from her countrymen. As Russia is quick to get back to the board to assess the position, trying to make something happen after losing both of those boxing rounds. And back over to Carl and Lena.
Muhammad Ali famously said, the will must be stronger than the skill. And for me, this is what's great with chess boxing, is you can't be too specialized. You know, you can't be really a Magnus Carlsen or a Mike Tyson. And you just see that will.
Exactly, this is really important.
So Queen C3.
Queen C3 defending on Queen, yeah.
Well, it's holding things together because the Queen could have come into H3. Now the Knight.
That was a threat. Knight is fine.
Knight, okay, it's not as dangerous, yes. And White still has some things, and if Black wants to win, she's going to have to think about how to do it. Exactly. Or maybe lose the advantage.
Oh, Knight F2 is coming, probably.
Queen C2.
Knight F2 is coming right now.
Knight F2, okay.
And now I have H3 square, and when I put in my queen, it's going to be so tough to defend.
It's definitely, we mustn't give anything too precise at this stage, but Rook F8 is a bit of a surprise, I must say.
Yes.
Maybe it's strong, huh? But, and another check is coming.
Now only move is Queen F3 or King
Yes,
F1.
now going back into that. Oh, but the queens were exchanged, and now what
because
will
of Bishop
happen?
D2, yeah, exactly.
Okay, very well played. But still, even with this, it's not so easy, and White has very good counterplay in that pawn. So the 3 against 2 doesn't worry me that much.
Yep.
And basically...
But H1 is pretty
This
fast.
is the problem. This is the main problem. Dilara played this well.
Yeah. And now she can even sacrifice rook for pawn and go with H pawn, and this is it.
And she's ever so slightly up on time, which is what I was hoping, one of the main last hopes of France.
Yeah. 30 seconds against 44 seconds. And
so we mustn't say, because it's check and maybe there's an illegal move that could have been made. It wasn't. Yes, this is what you would have loved in an ideal situation, is the knight to go on the E8 square and to be able, but just impossible to set up.
Not possible right now, exactly. And now he's pretty under pressure, time pressure, physical pressure.
Emotional pressure.
Emotional pressure at first. 2 queens. Let's see how Black will convert this, but it looks easy, yeah.
The problem is the knight doesn't give, the fact that she has a knight doesn't give any stalemate possibility.
Yeah.
And it's over.
Congratulations, very good.
After a hard-fought bout and overcoming adversity in the ring, official decision in this women's 59-kilogram semifinals. Winner by checkmate. In the black corner with the black pieces representing Russia, Dilara Khatmullina. Big celebration in the Russian corner and great sportsmanship from this French fighter, showing a lot of heart, especially in the ring, but falling on